Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build this realistic 4x4 elevator. The floor is a tad bumpy, but it does work really quite well, so if we hit this button, you can see that we'll go up. Right now this is the sort of shaft you'd build for it, and hold on, there's a lot of lag right now. My computer isn't that powerful, sorry about that. And then when it reaches the top, you can push the button and go back down. That level that you saw or may not have right there, that's what the floor, where the floor at the top will be, which is slightly inconvenient, but it's still very cool. So it's actually not too bad, too difficult to build, so let's get started with that. The bottom station is actually extremely easy to build. What you need to do is you need to find your floor level, then go down 3 blocks and place an obsidian block. And then you want to find the floor level again, because I haven't built that yet, like so, and then you can build a quick representation of what your floor is going to be, because that will help you get started and find out where stuff needs to go. So once you've done that, you go back down here, and you need to place in the rest of the obsidian. So what you do is you go over to the corner and stand beneath it, and then place a block right there, and do that with all the corners, just like that. And then you want to build the actual flying contraption. Now you will actually need a little bit of space underneath this, so I'm going to quickly dig that up. And now that that's done, what you want to do is you want to actually build the flying contraption. So what you should probably do is now rip out the temporary floor you made, and so that you have space for the contraption, and then you build slime blocks there, slime blocks there, slime blocks there, slime blocks there, and then you want to hover above it or stand above it and place an observer facing down like that against the obsidian, just on all of these. The back side, the bit that emits the redstone signal, should be facing up now, and then what you want to do is above that place a sticky piston facing up on all of the slime blocks above the observers. So then what you want to do to finish off the contraption, or the flying part, is put pistons facing downwards on the side of the other pistons, just like this, and then slime blocks on the faces of those, just like that. And then you want to go out a couple blocks, just like this, on all of them, and place an observer just like that. My mistake, just like this, like that. And then you go to this one and do it like that. And then on this one, you do it like that, and basically just spiral them out. Just like that. And then for symmetry and good looks purposes, you want to place blocks like this. And then what you can do now is build the floor. You place blocks, well, okay, it's easier to build the slabs first and then go down. So what you want to do is you place slabs on all of the slime blocks, just like that, and then you go back to your main floor block and fill in the rest of the floor, just like that. So now you have the whole flying contraption done, and what you want to do at this point is probably just place an obsidian block on top of all of the slabs, or one on top of each of the slabs, to stop it from escaping. So now you need to make the contraption go up to start, and you go over here, like in that, and you place a block. Oh, well, that's a slightly inconveniently placed obsidian. You place a block, and then another block out. Looks like it wasn't quite as inconveniently placed as I thought. And then you go down beneath it, and you want to connect redstone wire down underneath all of the observers. So it's a good thing you blocked it in now, because you're going to be causing an update to all of these when you place the redstone in. And the way you do that is you go across, down from there, and then down again, and then you can take this down once more, and all across, and you want to connect up these pieces like that, and then you can place redstone on top of on top of that. So you place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then across here, just like that. And that should update all the observers when we hit the button. Just to make sure there's no error. Yep, all the redstone is powered. That's important. So if you build the button in a different location, you want to make sure every last piece is powered. In case you were wondering, your entrance will be on this side, and you will have to make this block obsidian, and this block can be not obsidian if you want, when you're making the entrance to the elevator. So the next thing you want to be doing is making your top station. So I'm just going to make a block to build off. Hold on, just like that. And you want to make sure that when you send the elevator up, it'll be blocked. So what you want to do now is, so to stop the elevator when it comes up, you need to find the side with slime blocks, which is here, and then go right above it and build out right beneath you. So now when it comes up, that slime block right there will be caught on this block. You want to do that with every side, so go above this one too, and place a block underneath you. So now that side will be caught too, and you want to do that for each one. So now you should have something that looks a bit like this, and now what you want to do is just place obsidian on the top and bottom of all of these, and this will make it so that instead of moving with the elevator, being dragged along, they will wedge against the movable objects and the elevator will be stopped, which is exactly what we want. So now to retract these so that the elevator can go back down, you want sticky pistons right behind them like this, 2 blocks out, although you need to place them on a block 3 blocks out. And basically you just do this for all of these, and then we will get droppers ready, because we want to update the observers so that they'll come back, so that they will trigger the contraption to come back down, and that's done by placing an observer right there. Yeah, right there. Sorry about that. And another one, dropper, not observer, and then another one like that on all of these, just 1, 2, 3, like that. And you should have something that looks like that now. And now you can place your button in, which will go right here, and the button goes on top of that. And then if you stand and look at it like this corner right down here should be empty in the end. I'll show you what that means in a little bit. And basically you just want to go down to the bottom right dropper and place a block like that. Now you can come out and build a little ring around and around again, keeping 1 block out from the piston, 2 blocks out from the dropper, and like this all the way around up until this piston, and you can build out like that. And like I said, this corner is empty because you don't need to have another linking bit there. So now you want to connect the ring to the button, and that's done by coming out 1 and then stair-stepping your way down until you reach the level of the path, and then you go like that, and you place a repeater here and a repeater here, and then you fill in every last other block that we just placed with redstone, just like this, across all of these blocks, and once again into the droppers, across, and like that. And one thing that I did forget is you want to connect to the droppers as well, so that they also get powered, as opposed to just the blocks behind the pistons, which doesn't currently do anything. And just like that, I think I've got them all now. Yeah. So now underneath all the pistons, you want to place a redstone torch, and now when the block above that will get powered, the pistons will retract and the droppers will activate and the contraption will go down. So that's the top station done. And now if we press this button down here and wait for it to come up, you can see that ghost blocks are being formed. That's nothing to worry about. Once again, actually not once again, that was in the last clip where the sound didn't work that I recorded. So the ghost blocks are being left behind, but they don't matter. Let's see if you can even stand on them. Yeah, you can. But if I right click them, you can see that they just disappear. I'm not punching them out. That would look like this. See? Those are ghost blocks, and they don't matter. Don't worry. So now that we're up at the top, we can push the button again, and as you can see, the contraption will go down. So when you build this, your floor will be over on this side right here, and it'll be at this level. So it is one block above the contraption itself. So that might be slightly annoying, but it's still really good. So this is what the floor up at the top looks like with the entrance and exit. That will of course be on this side, like this. And over here is what the shaft looks like that you'd be building, if you wanted a shaft. Sometimes you don't. So all of these blocks are movable or immovable or nothing. It doesn't matter, as long as they're not redstone blocks or droppers or something. Yeah. Anyway, just make sure they don't interfere with the contraption. And then these are immovable objects because the slime blocks are on those lines like this. So if those were movable, it would stick to the sides. That's it though, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's been Serpent. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.